From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
All right, we are here in council chambers at Abilene City Hall. We're talking to Mayor Anthony Williams. Mayor, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that.
Glad to be here today.
Well, we caught you. You're just off the road. Thank you for being here. And you have a beard.
No Shave November. So my contribution, just being aware of all of those who've been affected by cancer, and so very personal for me. And so I'm kind of a clean shave guy, but I wanted to contribute and make a statement this month and my support of No Shave November.
I think everybody's been touched by cancer in some shape or fashion.
Yes, yes.
Well, and we wanted to have you on because there's a hot button issue right now going on in the city of Abilene, and it's the proposed hotel or the planned hotel in downtown. There's a nice drawing of it just outside of council chambers here, and I just want to give people an understanding of what the ask is from the city of Abilene. First, I guess we want to talk about the hot tax, the hotel motel tax. Kind of explain that first of all.
Well, if I could first, this is more than just a hotel. This is, about 3 years ago, this community paid for a consultant to come in and provide a vision for economic development, for growth in our community. It identified 10 objectives. Number 6 talked about incentivizing the private sector to invest and then develop downtown. And so this is part of a larger narrative. Certainly, I think having a downtown hotel is a catalyst for accomplishing one of the 10 goals that have been identified in regards to elevating the quality of life, economically speaking, for our community.
So, and there have been some things put in place to help make this possible.
Right.
One of those things is having the hotel motel tax, the money generated from that hotel once it's built.
That's correct.
Will go back into investing in this.
Correct, that's correct. And so no property tax money is going to be used for the downtown hotel. So there's not money that could be used for streets or other needed issues within our city. This is money that's created from zero now. That parcel of land creates no tax revenue. And so this has 4 different funding mechanisms. First of all, Senator Don Buckingham and Representative Stan Lambert work with their peers in Austin through House Bill 2445 and provide an opportunity for money that would be sent to Austin to be used for downtown hotel for 10 years. Secondly, you have some private sector sources in Abilene that are going to write a check for $7.5 million. So that's not public money at all. And then what the city has talked about doing is remitting our own hot tax, the hotel occupancy tax. Instead of using that, we'll use that off that specific hotel to be used to pay for the public sector investment. And then the fourth, some smaller buckets, an opportunity to use some old TIF money and some TERS money, and those just financing districts that are set aside, about $1.5 million, to use those towards that. And so the private sector then will add about $32 million. That's private sector dollars. I would challenge you to identify other projects of that magnitude that would have that sort of investment from the private sector, and all that will be taxable.
Okay, so and just to be clear, the hot tax is generated for when if I go visit a hotel.
Stay at the hotel.
If I stay at the hotel, there'll be a little fee on top of that, like a tax, and then that money is what the money you're talking about that's sent over to Austin, right?
That's exactly right. So money generated from our contribution from the public sector, it's money that hotel is generating. It's not other hot tax from other hotels. It's hot tax from that specific hotel.
That specific hotel.
Correct.
When it's built.
Yeah, and in turn, you have 127 jobs. On the average, around $30,000 a year. Now, that's not a lot of money unless you live in zip code 79603, where the median income is $18,000 a year. It also provides an additional 27 jobs, that same average annual salary of indirect jobs. And so it adds money to Abilene, it produces jobs, and it's a catalyst for one of the 10 objectives identified as things we need to be doing to grow our economy.
Okay, so now that we've got all that straightened out, we're up on time in this segment, but when we come back, I want to talk about what the ask is from Taylor County, because I think there may be a little confusion there on what the city is asking from Taylor County, and the mayor did go before the Commissioners Court and ask them for that support, and they tabled it, and then they're going to bring it back up a little bit later on. So when we come back, we're going to talk about that aspect of it.